My name is Cody Blanchard, and I'll be serving as your moderator this evening. This evening, we will first hear from candidates for City Council and then candidates for Mayor. Each candidate will be allowed 2 minutes to introduce themselves and then be followed by a series of questions where each candidate will have 1 minute to answer. Candidates will then be allowed a 1-minute closing statement once all questions have been answered. Tonight's forum has an official timekeeper that will alert candidates of their time with a series of lights. As a candidate's time begins, the light will turn green. When 15 seconds remain, the light will turn yellow. And when a candidate's time has expired, the light will turn red. We ask all candidates to be conscious and respectful of the lights. Our forum is also being live streamed on the Lafourche Alliance for Good Government's Facebook page, which can be accessed at facebook.com/Lafourche Alliance or by searching for Lafourche Alliance for Good Government in the Facebook search bar. The live stream is for access only. Questions or comments posted on the live stream chat feed will not be answered. This is to help inform our community of our candidates, and we invite you to share the live stream with your own network and friends. We will now begin with our candidates for Thibodaux City Council, District C, Mrs. Constance Johnson and Mr. Varick Taylor. Mrs. Johnson, you have 2 minutes to introduce yourself, and the floor is now yours.
Good evening. Ladies and gentlemen, family and friends, giving all honor to God for this night, I am elated to be a part of the process for government. My name is Constance C Johnson. I am presently serving as the City Councilwoman for District C. I am seeking re-election as a true voice for continued progress. It is my distinct pleasure to come before you on behalf of the Alliance for Good Government Forum. If you were going to invest in yourself, if you were going to invest in your future self, where and who would you elect to put your time and energy? Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Taylor, 2 minutes.
Good evening. I want to thank the Alliance for Government for inviting us here today. It's a pleasure to see all of you out here and you're concerned about which way we're going in the city of Thibodaux. I really take that to heart. But at this time, I'm Varick C. Taylor. I'm senior. I've been married to my wife for 45 years. We got 4 children. 3 of my sons, they followed my footsteps in the law enforcement, and my daughter is in city court. But I want to get to the fact. This is not my first time being on Thibodaux City Council. I've been there twice. So, so the people that may not know, I'm experienced, I've been there, and I know how to get it done, because we did get things done in Thibodaux on the City Council. I got a vision when we win November the 8th that we're going to work real close with our administration, the other councilmen, and we're going to get things done here. We got to catch up. We 12 years behind. And it breaks my heart to see it like this. I wasn't supposed to run. But sometimes when God put it on your mind, you got to get up and make a move. And what he put on me was, I blessed you with the knowledge. Now you need to use it. So I'm here today to let y'all know that I'm running for city council. I'm coming back, and we're going to make Thibodaux great again. I promise you that.
Thank you, Mr. Taylor. We'll now move on to a series of questions. A reminder, we have a 1-minute response time on these questions. Mr. Taylor, the first question, or you'll begin with the answer for the first question. What are the major issues affecting District C?
Can I buy some more time? We got a lot of major issues. I mean, walking through the district and just talking to the people and getting a feel of what's going on in the different areas. The streets and the roads ain't been done since the last time I left office. The ditches, I was on Puckon Street and the rain caught me. I was walking in puddles of water. I couldn't get on the sidewalk. I had to catch the road. That is ridiculous. You know, we got to look and go back and check your district when you are representing that area, and you got to see the needs of what the people need. You know, you got to listen at what they need. I can't tell you I'm gonna be your voice because the last time I looked, God gave all us a voice. You understand? But being your representative, I need to listen and take action with your voice. So.
Thank you, Mr. Taylor. Mrs. Johnson?
One of our main issues for District C are the drainage problems that we have. The focal point there has been over the last few years. Finally, we are now having the funds to actually resolve that problem. That was passed at maybe 3 city council meetings ago. That's the main issue. The second issue that we are faced with is the increase of crime with our young people in our community. This is a community problem, but I do know that we can help and make some plans to resolve it. I have already put in a request with the district attorney and others to work on that particular issue. The drainage issue is being taken care of. We also have done many road repairs throughout. We put sidewalks with Tiger Drive. We're in the process of doing 2023 sidewalks on Plantation Road. So the work has improved, and we are steadily working hard to resolve some of the issues that most of our neighborhoods have. But District C.
Thank you, Mrs. Johnson. Our next question is, what are your thoughts and recommendations on the current city budget? Mrs. Johnson.
My thoughts and recommendation on the current city budget is that we need to invest more in our community. There are many areas in our community, especially for District C, that we are not actually focused in on. District C has issues regarding our youth. We need to make more readily available programs in District C. We need to make certain that our parents are educated in District C to know exactly what our city budget has in it, because we do not control the city budget. The budget is controlled by administration. But there are many things that I've requested. Presently, I have funding in the budget for expansion of our Black history within the District C program, also the sidewalks and many other issues that we're currently having in District C, but we're working toward resolving them.
Thank you. Mr. Taylor.
I beg the difference on that. If I'm representing District C, I'm your councilman, I'm responsible to make sure that we get enough money in this budget to take care of District C. We behind 12 years. We ain't got nothing done in District C in 12 years. So your councilman is responsible to make sure, that's why you elect your councilman, that's your representative, to make sure that District C get what they're supposed to get. Now, how long it's gonna take? It's been 12 already, but we got, how many more we gonna need? I'm gonna get it done, I'm gonna take off running after November the 8th. I guarantee y'all that.
Thank you. Our next question. Are there any social or racial injustices that need to be addressed within the city? Mr. Taylor.
Really? You're gonna have that everywhere you go. You just got to be intelligent enough to know how to deal with that. And that's my answer for that.
Mrs. Johnson.
Yes, we do have social and racial injustices in the city, but I believe working across party lines and working to bring in various programs within the district will help to resolve and minimize some of those issues that we do have. I believe open engagement. I believe connecting with the various resources that we have, such as the Chamber of Commerce and many others that are willing to work toward improving the racial tone, I would say. Just recently, we discussed some of the programs that we need to incorporate within the district. So yes, we do have them, but we are working toward at least minimizing some of those issues by providing programs and making intelligent decisions in regards to moving forward and addressing the needs in the diverse community of District C.
Thank you. Do you believe there is a crime problem within the city? Mrs. Johnson.
Yes, we do have a crime problem overall in the city, but in District C, I have worked toward putting various cameras in the city, work with the chief of police to make certain that the areas that the crime rate is much higher, that we're putting more police officers there. We are continuing to talk about the issues. We are continuing to ask for resources to minimize some of those issues as well. So with the crime problem, yes, it is all over the city, but District C has more of the issues than any of the districts. And you have to look at the makeup of District C. The makeup is what we have to do, resolve that, and help and work with the people in District C.
Thank you. Mr. Taylor.
When you have been out there and done crime fighting in the areas that have the most problems, the shootings and the killings, you learn how to address that. And we have had, unfortunately, some murders. We just lost a young kid. You got to have the resources, and you got to have people to train those officers and make sure that they understand how to fight this crime out here today. We have it. I know how we gonna fix it, and we just need to step forward and make it a priority so nobody else, no other mother, have to be crying because they lost their child. Another thing I want to say too, I just want to piggyback on the situation with having other.
Thank you, Mr. Taylor.
I can't buy it no more time.
I will ask you to please speak in. Mr. Taylor, can you please speak into your mic next time?
Okay. Can I buy some more time?
Our next question. How are you going to ensure accessibility to your constituents? Mr. Taylor.
Oh, I'm going to be in touch with them. I mean, I'm out there every day. They see me. They know who I am. And I'm going to them when I feel like they may have a problem. I'm going to know pretty much about what's going on before it get in the news, because that's me. That's always been me. That's everybody that know me know that. So we really gonna really enjoy ourselves and have a good time and be safe here. You know, it's time. It's been 12 years, and I mean, you know, what we gonna go another 4 with nothing? I'm looking forward to after November 8th. We gonna rejoice and we gonna get it done. Guarantee you that.
Mrs. Johnson.
Accessibility is providing the resources to make certain that people have an open door policy. When I ran for city council, I vowed to have community meetings every 3 months. That is what I do. I have an open door policy where any one of my constituents and anyone from the city of Thibodaux, they're able to contact me. Every 3 months, we have community meetings. There are also emergency meetings depending upon the circumstances. I am out in my community. I try to make certain that everyone know the presence of the city council, people that did not know the makeup and how the city council actually function. I have been able to deliver that message. So I believe as we continue to move forward, we are able to do that through the quarterly meetings that we have.
Thank you. What would you like to see as an improvement within the city of Thibodaux? Mrs. Johnson.
Relationships. One of the things that we're missing here within the community is relationships. I continue to pull relationships through the various resources, our universities, our hospitals, our community resource agencies, organizations. That is a means to build relationships. I am not afraid to go out and to speak at any organization, to speak and to bring forth anything to help our community. Connecting and relationship building is the key.
Thank you. Mr. Taylor.
I want to say this, and I always work together with not just District C, we got A and B, If A and B good, why can't District C be good? What I'm saying is, we all in the city of Thibodaux. That's fine and great, and you have to get along. But you gotta first start in District C where you was elected to make sure that everything is all right. I don't need to be at the hospital. I don't need to be over here. I need to be in District C making sure that my constituents that put me in City Hall got what they need and they're doing all right and we're gonna keep their children and their families safe. I'm not worried about what's going on nowhere else.
Thank you. We'll now move on to our closing remarks. Each candidate will be given 1 minute. Mr. Taylor.
My remarks is, I got a very big heart. I wasn't supposed to run for this office. I don't know, and I know a lot of y'all here, you're religious. And I was sitting on my porch, I wasn't supposed to run. And it's like when God hit you with the Spirit, you got to move. You're gonna do something, you're gonna jump up, you're gonna shout or do something. You know what I did? I got up and I walked to my truck because I got a phone call from Mr. Talbot saying he wasn't running. I got weak, I didn't eat for about 2 days, just thinking on it. But when God moves, you got to move, and guess what? I made it up there to qualify. It was 15 minutes left. That wasn't nothing but God. I'm on this campaign trail, and I'm seeing he moving things out the way. I ain't never had that before. And I just want to tell you, I feel good. I feel good.
Thank you, Mr. Taylor. Mrs. Johnson.
You were given an opportunity to witness and listen to an extraordinary moment in history. Do we return to the good old boy politics, elect the path with a proven vision for safe and improved communities, build relationships for opportunities on behalf of all the people? Our collective ambition for realizing 2023 agenda hinges on how we manage the ever-evolving challenges and whether we seize the social and economic opportunities before us for a better community. No one can help everyone, but everyone can help someone. Vote for number 80, Constance C Johnson, City Council, and we will continue to grow and move our community forward. District C has a leader and an elected official that care. I am that voice, and I am the voice for progress, and I will stand for the people in District C, no matter what my obstacles are. Thank you.
Thank you. How about a round of applause for our candidates? Thank you both for participating in this Lafourche Alliance for Good Government Forum.